Hello and welcome to another figure review by Ouroboros Creations. Today we'll be doing the 2099 Marvel Spider-Man suit. This thing is epic. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so this guy is really well done, and though I have a few gripes about him, we will get to that in the video. So as always, we will start with the box, and this box is beautiful. I did have the 2099 displayed in front of him, but because of the complete blue of this box, it was difficult to kind of make out, from like a distance standpoint, it was kind of hard to make out the figure in the display. So without further ado, the box is epic. Every single Marvel Spider-Man box I have received, this is not an exception. It is epic. The graphic of the box is awesome, very pretty, though I'd like to display it, I can't. Either way, let's have a look at what this thing looks like. So, as you can see, I got it from Sideshow. It isn't a Hot Toys exclusive. I guess every Hot Toy is a Hot Toys exclusive. But this is a, I think a Sideshow exclusive too. And as well as Hot Toys exclusive. I know that there's two different kinds of stickers. I don't really know what they mean, but as you can see, it looks really nice. Got a font of Spidey in the front there. This is the Black Suit series, or the Black Suit, 2099 Black Suit. Interesting fact about that, it was actually a black and red suit, similar to what you see, but the blue was more black, and then slowly through the years it got more blue. That's why it is the Spider-Man 2099 black suit for some reason. I kind of wish they would add more black to it, but, you know, whatever. So, on this side here, you can see Spider-Man logo there, line, some writing, you know, the usual stuff. The people to thank for this awesome figure. Nice pattern on the side there, Spider logo on the top again. And throughout this entire box, you do see shine as well as matte, which kind of gives it a different texture. It looks really nice, and a continuation of the picture in front, and we'll show you what that looks like. Voila! It looks pretty cool. I do think it looks awesome. Kind of wish you could display it like this, because it'd be really nice in this cube cabins. But anyway, yeah, and then obviously magnetized sleeve, or book cover type thing. Anyway, yeah, and then you have all the accessories and the figure in there. And this is a really cool box. Anyway, let's bring the figure out. Alrighty, here we have the 2099 accessories. If you hear a weird humming in the back or a little bit of a squeak here and there, that's because my cockatiel Mamiya is with me. He's a bit cranky today. He doesn't want to leave me alone, which is fine. But anyway, here we have it. So as you can tell, it comes with the usual things. It comes with the usual hands, the usual clips, the usual webs, etc., etc. But a few new additions to this particular figure. So as you can tell, it comes with you know, flight stand kind of thing, bendable wire, whatever. Just plugs in there. Nice display base over there, looks really good. And then the usual waist clip thing. It's a little tight. I don't think I'll display it with that, purely because it is a little tight. I don't want it to scuff up the suit at all. But it's strange how this came as it is here, because it's the head of it's the head of 2099 rather than the logo of his spider or something. I would have preferred if it was his spider, similar to what they did with the Advanced Suit Spider-Man. But either way, I do like the graphic. It looks very cool, looks very futuristic, some of the matted areas, and you got this sleek gloss look on top. Obviously, you get two climbing hands, two fisted hands, two semi-relaxed hands, two clawed hands, two web hands, one pointed finger hand, and one almost salute / karate chop. Then you have these two web shooting hand accessories there. You get two web blasting. You get two web blasting You get 2 just shot web attachments, and then you've got a handheld attachment. Then you have 2 just straight up web lines, and then you have the bunched up web line, as well as the funnel web looking thing. Okay, well, let's get a closer look at these hands. We're not going to go about doing the accessories of this and this, purely because if you want to check them out, they're pretty much the same that you get with the Scarlet Spider. Check out that video if you want me to go into detail with them. Alright, here we have the legs. Looks really good. Spidey's always got good legs. Jumping, wall crawling, do all those things, get pretty beefed up like that. Anyway, so you can tell the muscle structure is really good. The anatomy is just amazing. You can see those sleek parts of the suit as well as the textured parts. Pretty much the exact same thing as the upper half, just less red. You can see there is a little bit of red on his feet. Looks really good. I love the fact that his ankle, there are no ankle joints. It's all just the suit, as well as the toe cut. There's all just suit. Looks really nice. Looks very, very well done. I love the fact that that's like that. I'm pretty sure that the others are like that too. But it still looks really nice. Very sleek and very... I don't know. I think this figure is just sleek. It's the best way I can describe it, you know, with the shine and the spider, as well as the... I don't know, it's just sleek and dangerous. That's the best way I can describe it. But we'll get a closer look of the bottom of the boot. Yeah, as you can see there, it looks really nice. Very cool, metallic kind of red paint, the same as the spider. I forgot to mention that about the spider. It's this nice, glossy red metallic paint, and you got these weird circle things. Something to do with the 2099 technology, I'm sure. But very nice. You can see there's the cut from the toe joint. Looks very, you know, can't really do much about that, so I don't really mind. Very cool, very dynamic, just so pretty. It's just those details, man. Those details really make a figure these days, and I am very happy with this one indeed. So here we have the upper half and torso of this figure. As you can see, it is all the same as the top. Very cool. Few different details of that you can see. I absolutely love the spider on this. It is so cool. It is flexible. It can be moved through the suit, through the ab crunch, whatever. It looks epic. And the fact that the muscle structure is different to the advanced suit and Scarlet Spider, the ones that I have already. And if you haven't, go check out those reviews too. All I have to say about them is good things. So trust me, it's a cool, very, very cool figure. Both of those, actually. So anyway, yeah, I love the fact that the muscle structure is different. That muscle suit looks epic. It looks lean. It looks so cutting edge, you know. The technology in these figures are just getting better and better with each figure. It's awesome. And you can see the spider leads to the shoulders, and the shoulders leads down through the arms and ends on the hands. And I love the fact that we have the spikes on his sides here. They just look epic. See how it goes all the way down from the shoulders and ends on the hands there. A little bit of a pity on those ball joints there, but there's not much you can do about that. Just, you know, minor nitpick on that. I don't really care too much, to be honest. I do kind of wish that there was a optional cape, or maybe the same kind of spider logo on the back, or skull spider, however you want to see it. I do wish that there was something there, but honestly, it's very accurate to the game, and I think that's what they were going for. It's not necessarily accurate to the comic book adaptation. Oh, like this is an adaptation of the comic book, but it isn't comic book accurate. It is more game accurate than anything else. It just looks so epic. I just love the spider and the different lines through the suit. It's just so nice. So nothing but praise for this figure, to be honest. And as you can see, there's those sleek, shiny parts compared to the almost matted different line textures that goes throughout the suit, and you can see the muscle structure in the back here, and then the spine going through there. It looks so nice, so crisp, so clean. It's just one of those things that really pop on your shelf, you know. I have him next to the Scarlet Spider, and it's just so, those two just stand out in the Marvel collection that I have, and I'm so happy with it. I replayed the game to get hyped for this figure, and even with all the hype, I still was blown away by this. And if you guys haven't picked it up, I highly suggest you picking them up. I don't think they'll do a better one unless they do a better one through maybe the Into the Spider-Verse figure. I'm not too sure if they're gonna do that anytime soon, or if they're going to have that same technology through that suit as well as this one. I'm not entirely sure, but even if they do bring out a Hot Toys Into the Spider-Verse 2099 Spider-Man, wow, that's a lot to say. I probably will still stick with this one, as I think they can't do better. But, you know, Hot Toys, go ahead, prove me wrong, I dare you. But anyway, as you can tell, they even have small textures on these little rubbery spikes here that look epic. Just all throughout the suit, there is just something to see, which is awesome. Considering that it's just a plain blue, plain black suit, there is something throughout the entire suit that keeps your mind occupied, keeps your mind interested, and that's what's so awesome about this. It's more of a piece of art than it is a statue or figure these days, you know? But they both go hand in hand. Alright, let's have a good look at this portrait. So this portrait is pretty epic, as you can tell. Big seam line on the back there. But again, there's not much you can do if you want a mobile head, as well as with all the detail in his brow and his eyes and down his face. You can't really have that if it's all one piece of material, especially with that nasty seam line that you see on the Homecoming Spider-Man through the middle there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go have a look at it. It's not very flattering. But yeah, so as you can see, this is definitely a head sculpt for O'Hara, the 2099 comic book version, which is epic. I do like the head sculpt very, very much. It's a lot lighter, and I would say slightly smaller than the other Spider-Man. Maybe we'll put a comparison, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's very well done. The difference between the head and the body kind of has me a little bit bummed out. Only the smallest fraction of bummed out, you know. It's not that bad, but it is a minor nitpick. So as you can see, the head is a lot more smooth than this initial texture around his neck. The reason for that is because the texturing on his head is a paint application. It's not actually three-dimensional like the suit is, and because of that, you do see that it is slightly more sleek, slightly more smooth, but I can live with that. It's pretty epic head sculpt, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks great. All this fine details, that furrowed brow, the fact that you can't see his eyes look amazing. For some reason, he can see straight through the material. I assume it has something to do with technology in the year 2099. But yeah, it's very, very cool. I do like the sculpt in the red, the fact that it is three-dimensional. It's got different angles to it. It just looks epic. I do really like that. While we're at this height and this close up, I will talk about the suit a little bit. So the suit is made up of, looks like 3 different kind of textures, not including the raised lines through the suit. So it's got this normal bumpy effect of the material of the suit, then a sleek, smooth effect that you can see down here and up here. And then you have the red parts, which is also a smooth, sleek kind of material, like a rubber or latex. The only problem I have with the suit is the fact that it's a muscle suit. So the suit is actually got muscle padding in it, rather than the movable underneath the figure has the padding like most clothed Hot Toys. and the older Spider-Man, the older Hot Toys Spider-Man. Not that it's a massive issue, but the issue I have with it is that whenever you move it, you see these kind of folds that you can't get rid of. And the reason why those folds are like that is because of the pose. So if I were to bring his shoulders down, that decreases. But the further they go up, that increases. And though I don't have a massive issue with it, because I don't really want to do dynamic poses with these figures due to the fact that I would like them to last. I'm not too sure how long they'll last with this newfound bodies. Latex or rubber, it might dry out, it might crack, it might crinkle, who knows. But either way, that's my only gripe about this figure. Alright, that's pretty much the figure right there. As you can tell, Mamiya's a little bit upset. If you can hear him screeching in the back there. He's still a chick. So that noise is his call to his mom, or his need, you know. But it can be anything from food to water to scratches, or even if he's tired. So I'm sorry for that over the sound of me. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. And the one thing I forgot to mention during the accessories part was that it didn't actually come with a backboard like the other two. Yeah, he didn't actually come with a backboard like the other two. I don't mind, because I can't really display them in these cases, and I only want these cases for 6 scale and lower. But I don't mind too much, but a cool futuristic back screen would be cool. Unfortunately, it's not part of the game, so I think that's why they didn't really include it. And you can really swap out any of the... If you have the two figures that I do, you can swap out the back display for him if you really wanted to. But I highly recommend this guy. I think he's still available on Sideshow, but it's perfect for any 2099 black suit fan, or the Spider-Man fan, or a general Marvel Spider-Man game fan. It's really good. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you guys want to for more content. Again, sorry for the delay of not, you know, posting anything due to the technical difficulties with my fiance's computer. But yeah, there's not much we can do about it. But thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time. Yes.